Hello everyone and thank you very much for being here. You all remember the video I did last week about news coming from Denmark about the ID3 that was said at an ID3 event for the pre-bookers. And I asked my contact at Volkswagen, the person who invited me to the ID3 pre-booking event in Dresden where I could drive the ID3 for a few minutes. And he replied to me. He also said that I will be receiving official Volkswagen email from the PR department, but I didn't get it yet and I don't want to wait. So let's talk about what they said and go through the questions and the answer. Question was, will the delivery of the ID3 first edition be delayed to August because of software problems? And the answer was, the ID3 will be the first upgradable electric car of Volkswagen on the MEB platform. The schedule is definite. Hope I translated that right. It was in German, I translated it to English. World premiere was at the Frankfurt Motor Show, September 2019. Construction started according to plan in November 2019. The delivery to customers will start in the summer of 2020. The digital functions of the ID3 will be updated in steps over the next month. Shortly before customers are getting the car, it will have the latest software. And it says, by the way, this is the same as in a smartphone development. And my point to this is totally true. Yes, they're being vague, saying summer of 2020. That's true. But from the beginning, I can't remember if they said that in May, so when they showed the car for the first time, or maybe it was at the world premiere in September. They said ID3 will go to customers summer 2020. And me too, and all others, we were all hoping for the best scenario, which means in June. And then when it's 2 months later, like they say in Denmark, that's still summer. If I look at my calendar, summer starts June 20th and ends September 21. So 21. So August is still in there. Yeah, I know. And by the way, the video I did the last time was mentioned on so many sites, on the Electro Auto News, a German website about electric car news, on Inside EV, an American electric car news site, and even on Focus Online, which is a German magazine, and they have an online department, but there they just repeated the one that was at Electro Auto News, and they called me a Danish blogger. Because they didn't watch it and thought I'm talking about Denmark, so I must be Danish, I think. But what they did, they also asked Volkswagen about the delay, and there they said that the development of the software is challenging, but it will be on time. Okay. Next question. Will the ID3 first edition have only a one-zone climate automatic? Answer. All of the first edition cars will have a one-zone climate automatic. Starting with series car, a two-zone will be optional available. So that means the first will not have two temperatures for driver and passenger. Some people are totally freaking out about this. I'm fine with this. That's okay. It's everybody's decision what they want. And what I don't know, if the hardware is the same and they can change this via update, because I hear different things. Some people are saying, yeah, the hardware will be the same in all ID3s from now on, so it's just a software update, and some say this is a hardware thing and it's not implemented right now. But the answer says no for the first edition. Next one. Will the first edition have park assist? Answer, no. A new highly intelligent park assistant will be available for the ID3 at a later time. Parking sensors with automatic emergency braking are standard in the front and in the back on all first editions. There's also a backup camera. So no park assist where the car is parking itself. Again, I don't know if this is only software related or if there's hardware needed too. Same thing. Next question. Can you combine the panoramic roof with the hook for the bike rack? Answer. For the small and middle battery size, so 45 or 58 kilowatt hours, the bike rack can be ordered, the panoramic roof as well. If you don't order the bike rack, you can also buy it somewhere else, so in a normal third-party store. Third party is wrong, huh? Yeah, you know what I mean. In the normal shops. Last question, and this is a big one. Is it true that the biggest battery ID3 is only a 4-seater? So we're talking that the 77 kilowatt hour battery doesn't have a seat belt in the middle and the back. So only 4 people can legally sit in there. Answer, yes. We concentrated on the maximum range and we achieved everything that was possible. The car was planned as a 4-seater from the start. Because of that, panoramic roof and bike rack cannot be ordered. So it's a 4-seater and no panoramic roof and no hook for bike. And I read on the electric car news and even about this, and they said it has to do with there is weight limitation on the size of the car. So if you have a small car, there's a limit on the weight that you can put on the car. It's regulations. And with the big battery, it's coming very close. And if you say there are 5 people in there, there's a standard where they're saying every person is, I don't know, 80 kilos and you bring bags and I don't know, and this was over that, and so this was not possible, and they wanted a car with a big range with the biggest battery, and then in the biggest one, ID4 and whatever, there will be no problem. It's just it's different, but for this, no. Or maybe it's not different in the ID4. It's the same MEB platform. We'll see. But no, you can't have it. And Jürgen Strockmann, the one who was presenting the ID3 in May, the first time we all saw it, said there's a bike hook for all 3 ID3 first variants in the after sales. So if you don't get it right away. So that's all we heard. So you all do with it what you want. I know a lot of people are totally freaking out. I'm okay with all of them. This was not the reason why I wanted the car from the start. So of course August sounds later to me than June, but I rather have the car that works than a car that doesn't work. And if there are small problems in the software, some features that don't work, like internet streaming, whatever, I can live with that. But if it's something big that, you know, the computer turns off or whatever, some other functions that would be necessary don't work, then I would prefer to wait. And another thing, the YouTube channel Next Move, they have a car rental all over, electric car rental all over Germany. They had their news a few days ago, yesterday or Thursday, I can't remember. And they show pictures here, the parking garage where they're parking the ID3s that are being built right now. Volkswagen is building around 1,000 ID3s right now and will put the first software on that, and then only employees of Volkswagen in Zwickau get this car, drive around, use it as their daily driver, do whatever they want with it like they would use it in a normal case, and then they will find bugs that they have to fix and problems and features and whatever. And after that, customer cars are coming. So right now there's no customer cars being built. They're still building those employee cars, and those that are parked there are waiting for the employees to drive, and also then afterwards they will park the car somewhere because delivery is in 7 months. Yeah, and Next Move also saw an ID3 in the wild where it was charging at an Ionity charger, and this is very weird. The picture that show you here, the average charging speed would have been 35 kilowatt. I mean, the charging speed at what is it, 90 something percent, 21 kilowatt is good, but when you see what was charged in what time, it's very slow. And what's also weird, and it looks like this is not normal, is the voltage. It's over 450 volt, and I was told by Volkswagen that the biggest battery has a voltage of 408. So that seems to be very weird. So I don't know if this was that they were testing something special with different battery modules. I don't know. But yeah, we all find out very late, but it's always interesting to see something new. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.